हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का हमारे चैनल इग्नो सेंटर पर। तो दोस्तों, आप सभी को हमने प्रीवियस पार्ट 1 वीडियो में एक्सपेक्ट ऑफ द लैंग्वेज का क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 कर सॉल्व असाइनमेंट प्रोवाइड किया था। और आपको जो इस वीडियो पर पार्ट 2 रहेगा, और आपको हम इस वीडियो पर क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 और क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 कराएंगे, जो कि आपका सॉल्व इग्नो असाइनमेंट से रिलेटेड रहेगा। और यही क्वेश्चंस आप देख सकते हैं, आपका जो MAG 04 का है वो आया है, और ये आपका सॉल्व असाइनमेंट रहेगा। तो दोस्तों, आपका जो क्वेश्चन है वो है लैंग्वेज enrich and love through borrowings, discuss the various borrowings in English language by giving examples। तो दोस्तों, आपका जो आंसर है थोड़ा अप डाउन हुआ है, यानी जो आपका लैंडस्केप व्यू में है वो ऊपर नीचे हो गया है, पर जो आंसर है वो करेक्ट है। आप कंटिन्यू आंसर लिखते जाएं। कृपया आपका पेन और पेपर रेडी कर लीजिए। तो दोस्तों, आपका जो आंसर रहेगा वो है इंग्लिश हैज़ अ सच ह्यूज वोकेबुलरी larger than any other language on earth. In addition to various word formation mechanism existing in other languages, such as onomatopoeia, derivation, affixation, compounding, and functional extension. The major source for the large variety of English word is its dramatic history. The 1600 years of English existence have been witness to massive revolutionary changes in the language as it mixed with and continuously borrowed from other languages with which it came into contact. Early English roots traced back to the invention of the Anglo-Saxon to Britain in the 5th and 6th century, resulting in Old English being mainly Germanic. 83% of the most common thousand words in today English are of Anglo-Saxon origin. And here are some old words which you can write in different colors. So I use here different colors, and number 1 is noun: house, mother, father, cow, goat, gold, walk, land, winter. Then we have verb: be, have, do, say, come, make. And then we have adjectives: good, news, and long. And then we have function words: he, of, him, for, and under, on. Already it is in this period of Old English the language began applying its inclination to ravenously borrow words from other languages. From the native Celts, it took clan, bin, gull, and crag, as well as name for places and rivers: Dover, Kent, Severn, and Thames. Latin words arrived even earlier with the Roman conquest of 43 BC. Cheese, cup, kitchen, plant, street, wine. A later wave of Latin words was brought with Christian monks and missionaries seeking to convert the Anglo-Saxon, enriching the language with both religious and secular words such as abbot, altar, occulty, candle, martyr, mass, and lily. The next addition to the vocabulary to close the Old English period result from the Viking invasion to Britain during the 8th and 9th centuries. These newcomers, who had settled alongside the Anglo-Saxon contributed Old Norse vocabulary such as the following: from Old Norse: flat, cake, take, get, call, husband, want, cut, both, ugly, fellow, hit, odd, egg, sister, law, leg, run, rack, window, die are from of the verb be. And then we have 2 points which you also write in color if you want. And the number one is word beginning with sk sound: scores, scrap, scrub, skill, and sky. And the second line is the personal pronoun they, their, them. Synonymous words such as those presented above already show up in this period: sick versus ill, shirt versus skirt, wrath versus anger, rear versus rise, height versus skin. The first Anglo-Saxon, the second Old Norse, respectively, the all-in-all contribution of words from Germanic origins, Anglo-Saxon, Old Norse, etc., amounts to about 23% of the current English vocabulary. The year 1066 marked the dramatic transition to Middle English, with William the Conqueror, King of Normandy in western France, drawing his army into Britain. Old French thus became the spoken language of the ruling classes. The nobles, bankers, lawmakers, and scholars, the peasant and lower classes spoke Anglo-Saxon, and some surviving Celtic dialects, the clergy, used Latin. In the coming 400 years, Middle English gradually overthrew French and became the language of all classes. But words for government, religion, food, law, art, literature, and medicine are originally French. From Norman France, parliament, justice, crime, marriage, money, ornament, art, pleasure, joy, rent. The parallel usage of several languages has resulted in some famous duplicate and triplicate synonym set. For instance, kingly from Old English, royal from French, and regal from Latin, as well as house, mansion, wood, forest, answer, reply, yearly, annual, room, chamber, wise, desire, might, power, worthy, honorable, and bold, courageous. The former from Old English, the latter from French, respectively. Another fascinating example of the social divide between language users of Middle English is shown in noun, denoting different kind of myths. The English-speaking peasant who raised the animal used the Anglo-Saxon words swine, pig, sheep, ox, cow, calf, deer, whereas the French-speaking elite who could afford eating these meats regularly used the French equivalents: pork, bacon, mutton, beef, veal, venison, respectively. Today, these duplicates remain in common use in modern English, using different words for the animals and the meats produced from them. The contribution of both Norman and modern French to English is estimated in about 29% of the current vocabulary. The Renaissance arrived to England in around 1500 with a burst of literary work being published in early modern English. Thanks to the development in mass printing, it was only at this time that some initial consolidation was beginning to occur in the languages. Vocabulary after centuries of the church dictating religious guidelines for the culture and spiritual life of Europeans, and increased nostalgic interest in the humanistic value of ancient Greek and Rome produced a torrent of unparalleled creativity. Scholarly research was written in Latin as English was considered poor in vocabulary and too crude for expressing abstract idea. A large portion of such words was originally Latin, but entered English through their French manifestation. The education of children, however, was now being carried out in English. The entailed the use of new words from Greek, while Latin continued to be a steady source of vocabulary. So friends, still here your second question's answer was completed, and now we begin with our next question, which is question number 3, and the question is, how is inflectional morphology different from derivational morphology? Discuss by giving examples. And the answer for this question is, inflectional morphology is the study of the modification of words to fit into different grammatical contexts, whereas the derivational morphology is the study of the formation of new words that differ either in synthetic category or in meaning from the basis. This is the key difference between inflectional and derivational morphology. A morpheme is the smallest meaningful morphological unit in a language. This unit cannot be further divided or analyzed. Inflectional morphemes and derivational morphemes are two main types of morphemes. Thus, inflectional and derivational morphology concern the study of these two types of morphemes, respectively. Inflectional morphology is the study of the processes that distinguish the form of words in certain grammatical categories. This includes processes such as affixation and vowel change, which create inflectional morphemes. An inflectional morpheme is a suffix that added to a word to assign a particular grammatical property to that word, such as its number, mood, tense, or position. However, an inflectional morphology can never change the grammatical category of a word. You can add an inflectional morphology to a verb, noun, adjective, or a adverb. For example, adding as to the verb run can make this verb singular. Similarly, adding ed to the verb dance create the past tense of the verb danced. Some more examples are as follows: cat, a cats, teach a teaches, clean a cleaned, pretty a prettier. As evident from the above example, inflectional morphemes usually produce different forms of the same words instead of different words. In addition, inflection does not generally change the basic meaning of a word, as they only add specification to a word or emphasize a certain aspect of its meaning. Thus, words under inflectional morphology are not found as separated entities in dictionaries. Derivational morphology is the study of the formation of new words that differ either in synthetic category or in meaning from their basis. Thus, a derivational morpheme is an affix we add to a word in order to create a new word or a new form of word. Moreover, a derivational morpheme can either change the meaning or the grammatical category of the word. For example, change in meaning. Leaf, leaflet, pure, impure. Change in grammatical category. Help, verb, helper, noun. Logic, noun. Logical, adjective. As seen from the above example, derivational morphemes change either the meaning or the category of the original words, forming new words. These words are thus found under new entities in dictionary. Inflectional morphology is the study of the modification of words to fit into different grammatical contexts, whereas derivational morphology is the study of the formation of new words that differ either in synthetic category or in meaning from their basis. Therefore, this is the principal differences between inflectional and derivational morphology. Moreover, in usage, the difference between inflectional and derivational morphology is that the inflectional morphemes are affixes that merely serve a grammatical markers and indicate some grammatical information about a word, whereas derivational morphemes are affixes that are capable of either changing the meaning or the grammatical category of the word. The key difference between inflectional and derivational morphology is that the inflectional morphology deals with the creation of new form of the same word, whereas the derivational morphology deals with the creation of new words. So friend, till here the third question answer was also completed, and now in our next part, which is part 03, we deal with question number 4. Hope you all enjoyed this video and was helpful for your assignment. If this video provides you help, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that I can make lots of more videos regarding the Ignou assignment. And if you have any doubts regarding how you can submit or do your assignment, then please comment down so I can provide you the further help. Thank you.